wondered about the Bohemian Grove. Look, let me tell you something about Bohemian Grove. If something happens there, I don't believe this is what it is. I really don't. I think that if they do it, it's so planned and executed so beautifully that we never hear about it. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't realize the Eight Winds Festival is a branch of the Boot. Guys, listen. We're not talking about the Grove. We're not. We're absolutely not. The cult stuff can just out the door. No. Why deflect the facts? What are the facts? Well, what fact do you have that connects Kylie Rodney or any of these cases to that place?
Student Nathaniel Hambrick.
Hey, yeah, it's been so long since you were in business math. It's been so long since you finished all your coursework. I believe Nate is our first graduate of the school year. Finished his classwork early this year, and now is figuring out plans for his future. Nate's goals for that future are to become a general contractor and build buildings. He's starting at the bottom, letting asphalt, so when you're out driving on some smooth pavement, you have him to thank. Now, we just have to keep our cars on the pavement. After the official graduation, that's right now, Nate's going to go head out to Marin and get some field experience in the building profession and work on a certification. Good luck, sir.
I've just seen all these people play the same thing over and over again. Over and over and over and over again. Same thing. Over and over and over and over. But, actually point towards justice and not actually going over the same thing again and again and again. And it's corruption. Because Megan Cole told them corruption or missing girl. This was not supposed to happen, and that's what Megan Cole said. Only sheep trust the cops, Andrew says, right? I mean, I'm really just starting not to trust anybody, Andrew. Like, for real. Yours on your ranch? Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to tell you, but it really, it reminds me of the year that I suspect that Megan may have graduated. I'm telling you, these people have like 50 last names and aliases and live in 35 cities and 17 states. It's like the weirdest thing ever.
It's Lynn. This is an incomplete thought, but I think it might be of some interest to somebody. I'm on assignment, and I don't have time to invest in this thought, but it really is interesting, just in case anybody wants to pick it up and run with it. We're all familiar with the house in the left-hand corner, the 11225, there in Turkey. The neighbor next door is Thomas and Evelyn Grimm. Grimm. Grimm sounded vaguely familiar to me, and then I looked it up and saw about Chelsea. Thomas and Evelyn own this house next door. I think they're brother and sister. I can't find that they have any children. They're also in their 90s. Their residence for 40 years says Ojai. This may have been their Truckee summer home. But living there for the last 10 years is an associate of theirs. It doesn't say family, it says their associate. Douglas Adams in his 60s and Zachary, who's 30. So Zachary's been living next door to that other house since he was 20. Zachary looks like he has a sibling named Lindsay. That's L-Y. Lindsay with a Y. Luck. Out near Reno. When I was looking at the Grimms, Chelsea Grimm's family, Chelsea has a sister named Sarah. Although everything I can find shows that that family lives in Connecticut. I didn't find any San Diego address. Also, Chelsea is always listed twice as age 27 and 32. We saw that all the time with SS in the Kylie Rodney case. She's both 18 and 25. Anyway, Sister Sarah Grimm moved to San Francisco, it looks like at age 18, probably for college, and never moved home. She's right there, 80 miles from Truckee. Sarah is also known as Sarah Grimm or Sarah McCarthy Grimm or Sarah Grimm McCarthy, depending on where you look. The Grimm family in Connecticut is easy to trace. It looks like Chelsea always lived in Connecticut, but when she went to college, she lived in New York. And there was a Gail Grimm, similar to the ages Evelyn Grimm, maybe a grandmother, that lived in New York. Maybe she went away to college and stayed with Grandma in New York. Just speculating. As far as Evelyn and Thomas in Truckee, they only have these residents or tenants as associates. I can't find a connection to other family or children. Basically what I'm saying, there's no big boom in this video and I didn't come to a conclusion. But I did find the facts I found really interesting. I know Chelsea said she was going to do some sightseeing for a couple of days and then go home, but never arrived. Did she have time to go visit her sister up in San Francisco? It looks like the Grimms have owned that house for 20 years. Sister has been in San Francisco for 16 years. I just hope and pray there's no connection, that nobody fell into the black hole called Truckee. That's all for today, guys. Love you. Miss you. Talk soon.